ability of soil to undergo reduction in volume is called compressibility of soil. Compressibility of soil. So somebody can ask me, sir, why should I read about all these things? What is the practical significance of consolidation? If you know the process of consolidation, you can able to calculate compressibility of soil, which in a ordinary language, for example, let me take a soil, let me take a ground where it is having saturated clay. Somebody put load on it, somebody kept load on it. This is the load on the soil. So what a common man who is not much proficient with civil engineering, so what he can understand, there is a reduction in volume of the initial thickness is H naught. When I apply the load and I am waiting for consolidation, at the end of consolidation, I can expect delta H. What is delta H now? Delta H is nothing but consolidation settlement due to consolidation. Settlement due to consolidation. Once water is squeezing out from soil, what we are going to experience is reduction in volume. The reduction in volume, in a simple sense, we can say reduction in thickness of the layer. If H naught is the initial thickness of the saturated clay layer, delta H is the consolidation settlement. Change in thickness is nothing but consolidation settlement. So that's why if somebody wants to calculate volume compressibility, delta V by V. Delta V by V. Change in volume by original volume. Change in volume by original volume. So now can anyone tell me now, area into delta H by area into H. So delta V is change in volume, delta H is change in thickness, total volume A into H, as I shown you already, H naught. My zero means here H naught means initial thickness of the saturated clay. Initial thickness of the saturated clay. Now one can understand now what is volume. What is volume? Volume of soil is equal to volume of solids plus volume of voids. Volume of voids. V is equal to. So I will write once again. VV is equal to VS plus VV. Everyone knows this story. Total volume of soil mass is equal to solids plus voids. Now I would like to calculate delta V. Delta V. So now one more point I would like to mention. Here you see, if I want to calculate delta V, change in volume. So what about delta Vs? Delta VV. Now delta Vs, as we all know, there is no change in volume of solids. Volume of solids remains constant. Now it is going to be 0. Now it is going to be 0. So delta V, it is going to becomes delta VV. Change in volume of soil, the change in volume of soil is due to change in volume of voids, not due to solids. Not due to solids. The fact is because volume of solids remains constant. So we must realize this point, that the change in volume of soil is mainly due to change in volume of voids. because volume of solids remains constant. So please believe this fact. That's why we are thinking about volume of voids. So now let us proceed our discussion. Today's discussion is consolidation. So this consolidation is nothing but expulsion, squeezing out of water from soil mass. Squeezing out of water from, squeezing out of water from soil mass. Now the thing is, once water is squeezing out from soil mass, especially a saturated clay, what we can expect, the reduction in volume of soil. This reduction in volume of soil is nothing but compressibility of soil. In a ordinary language, we can say delta V, change in volume. Now I would like to calculate delta V by V. Now delta V, A into delta H, V, A into H naught. Now I would like to calculate delta H. What is delta H? Which is equal to consolidation settlement, SC. Delta H is nothing but consolidation, settlement.